she was somehow lean, but when started taking that one, we realized that there is a change. I would not close my eyes on the fact that there's challenges. Getting consistent labor, getting people that are ready to commit to the vision that you have is also a challenge. So it looks like the people come, you help, train, let's do this, and then the next moment is that they are leaving. So you get another person and then you have to start all over again.
I don't want to go, why you are not Tom Brown? I feel I live on a hard chuchu boom. A much strong, I'm good one. A name banana.
It's been very tangible with regards to the financial benefits. At least you're able to buy things for your kids, you're able to buy things for yourself, you're able to assist with bill paying.
I share, I imagine Dogomo, to Doma, a don't go in fine. A cook family agent, young Toha, go in Valley Bagdom.
The way forward for the business is to grow. Is to grow not only in production numbers, but to grow in people, to grow in impact, to grow in profits, and to grow in nation building. I encourage other people to also patronize it because it's very good and very, very healthy. What Ghana Grows is doing, trying to spotlight small businesses and then be able to encourage them in what they are doing so that they will be able to grow. I believe that is a very good initiative and it encourages the youth. If you really want to venture into the agribusiness, just do it. It starts from gradually like that, and before you realize, it becomes a viable business. At a point, you realize that it's good you started. Hi, my name's Gifty Dedeta Tabaji, team lead and founder at Safe Haven Exclusive Foods. Ghana Grows Hope Day. Grows Hope Day.
Step into the world of fashion, where creativity meets innovation and beauty goes hand in hand with style. On Fashion Wednesday, we delve into the journeys of influential voices in the fashion and beauty industries here in Ghana. From emerging designers to seasoned professionals, we explore their stories, their crafts, and vision for fashion's future. Get the inside scoop on the latest trends, expert styling tips, and beauty hacks to elevate your look. Join me every week as we celebrate the art, the passion, and the people behind the scenes who make fashion more than what we just wear. This is Fashion Wednesday, where fashion comes to life. Catch Fashion Wednesday every Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. on MX24 TV. Step into the world of
Welcome back. This is still the AM Club right here on MX24 TV, and I've been joined by Diana. And anytime Diana joins in the studio, you know it's all about fashion. I'll get to Diana in a bit and we'll talk about fashion. But remember that in today's dynamic business environment, a robust workforce is pivotal in achieving success. That is why we have thoughtfully designed our corporate health insurance plan to empower your employees and bolster your organization's performance. With Equity Health Insurance, your investment transcends ordinary insurance. It represents a commitment to the future of your own company. Now, our health plans are individually tailored to accommodate the unique needs of each and every one of your employees. Yes, offering comprehensive coverage and also exceptional benefits. Our support goes beyond administrative tax and paying premiums. At Equity Health Insurance, we are dedicated to standing by and seeing and making sure that you get through it each and every time with regards to your entire health journey. Reach out to us, feel free. Call us on 050-151-124 or 0539-135-073. Listen, don't look any further. Just come to us and let us help you. Always here for you. Now, remember that if you want to always stay connected, there's one thing that you need to have in mind. you have a mobile phone, or you have some form of mobile telephony and you need connection, you need data or voice packages, yeah? You want one that's uniquely made to you. Look no further than Telecel. It's all about the made-for-me bundles. Pick up your phone right now and dial *530#, or you can just go on the App Store, download the Telecel app, you know, and then subscribe to the made-for-me bundles. They are uniquely made and customized only to your own specifications. So just get in there and make sure it happens. In addition, I see you can see some, you know, a lot of things here. But
they can't see more.
They can't see.
No, it's just me and you they can see. So
just there,
yeah.
Okay, but she'll be there. You're wondering why I'm talking, she'll be there. I'm talking about, yes, we're getting into the Workers' Day Fair. Yes, it's all about the More 24 Workers' Day Fair, and it's going to be happening on the 1st of May 2025 at the Afros Event Center, Lagos Avenue, here in East Legon. Everything East Legon, we are numero uno. For an unforgettable display of shopping experience, you know, when you go and shop, you need other things to make it memorable. Just come through. If you're a vendor, you want to partake in this, come through. The stands are going hot. Listen, don't create a situation where you start saying, Minimianka. Minimianka was yesterday. Always be in the present. So come through and let us make it happen. So enjoy exclusive discounts, amazing deals, and a chance to, you know, promote your business with us right here at MX24 on our various platforms. So vendors, this is the biggest opportunity. Attendees also get to enjoy, you know, some good discounts, live music, and some entertainment. You know, it's not entertainment, no, it's entertainment. Yeah, that one is different from entertainment here. They are two different things. So don't miss out. Rush now. Listen, you can register. Reach us on 0592-292-746 to secure your booth today. The Mall 24 Workers' Day Fair, your ultimate shopping experience. Yeah, great deals, fun, and excitement. Not excitement. See you. Yeah, first of May. You know it's going to happen. Anyways, I'm bringing Diana. Diana, what's up?
how are you?
I'm good.
I know you've been holding down the fort. How's it been so far?
Hunger. Hunger won't finish me. Yeah.
What happened to you in the mornings?
How have you been? It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
No, seeing you.
Okay, right.
Not on set. Me on set, nobody joins me.
But yeah, it's been okay. We've been having amazing discussions, which brings me to today's discussion that we're having. I mean, we have a beautiful woman sitting right here in the studio with us. She is Osei Miranda. Hi, Osei.
Hello.
How are you feeling? I know you're feeling a bit nervous, but yeah, we're going to be having a conversation about her crochet designs, which are beautifully displayed right here. We'll be also having a model come through to, you know, show us what it looks like on the human body. You understand? Yeah, because it's giving, you know, body. It's giving when the girl comes, when our woman, when she comes here, you see what we are talking about. But I know I say it because how do we know each other?
I think through modeling.
Yeah, we used to go for auditions. Yeah, together. I used to meet her often. You know those things where you go to places often and then like you see specific people and then you get acquainted with them. But if you were doing modeling, how did the crochet come about?
Okay, so with the crochet, it's something that like I really loved when I was a kid. Okay, so I think probably after school, you know, getting job in Ghana is something else.
Yeah.
So after school service, then I was once in the bank and my colleague was like, "Oh, Miranda, so you can do this, you can do that. Can you do crochet?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, I can do crochet." And he was like, "Okay, then just do a bikini for me." And then that's where everything started from.
Was that a guy who was asking?
No, it was a lady.
I just wanted to be sure.
It was a lady.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's where everything. So after the bikini, it's just like, oh, my friends want it. And I'm like, okay, fine. Then why don't I start something little
on the side?
Whilst I'm looking for a job and Yes. So that's how come the crochet came in. with the modeling, so I add everything in.
Okay, so you used to you wear your own things and then you post about them, or?
Yes, mostly I have two friends.
Okay.
They are also model. That's Black Diamond and Becca. So mostly they wear the stuff for me. Yes.
But what types of crochet do you use? Do you use the same types of, because I don't know. Can you take us through like the crochet? What do you call them? Is it thread?
Okay, so they are yarns.
Yeah.
They are not threads.
Yes.
Okay. So like we have different types.
Okay.
Normally we have some in Ghana. That's the China one. Oh, the one we've been using back in basic school. Yes, very fluffy and yes, we have that one too aside. But then, so this is something that I do professional. Try to go in for like professional yarns. So we have the Allies yarn.
The what?
Allies.
Okay.
Okay, so this acrylic yarn.
Okay.
And a little bit of cotton. So this like this is good for bikinis. Then some pools they don't allow you to enter with crochet, but it depends on the kind of yarn you are wearing.
Okay.
So with this, you can enter into the pool with this when you have the bikini on. And
so right now, if I was going to the pool, and then I would say, please, I beg you, this one they use this type of yarn to make, so I can enter.
Yeah, you just tell them, oh no, this is acrylic, because that's the best for the bikini actually.
Acrylic.
Yeah, acrylic
it's
yarn.
not easy. Okay.
Then you have the cotton yarn. There's a cotton yarn.
Cotton yarn.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let me just cotton yarn. Yes.
I promise. C-U-T-T-I-N-G. Like I said, cotton yarn.
No,
Okay.
Okay, so this cotton yarn. You're gonna have it say cotton.
Okay. But
the cotton yarn. Okay. The cotton yarn.
So this one. So this purely cotton. Okay. This purely cotton for t-shirts, for dresses, and it's very, very good.
Okay.
And we have this one, which is partly acrylic and partly cotton as well.
Okay.
But this is produced in Nigeria.
Okay. So what's the difference between that one and then the brown? The brown
acrylic one.
The acrylic.
Because she said this one too
Also
is
acrylic.
Yeah, this is also
this one
acrylic and a little bit of cotton, just a little bit of cotton. And this one is it's produced in Nigeria, just close to us, and it's very, very light.
Okay, so it's lighter than this one.
Yeah, it's lighter than this one.
Okay, okay. So for these designs that you have, which of the yarns did you use? How difficult were they? Because I see this black and white one has pearls and things. So when did you even start incorporating all of these things into it? What type of yarn did you use, and how long does it take you to make them?
Okay, so with the pearls, everyone, like, you have a lot of people in this fashion business and this crochet business, okay? So always I try to look a bit different. And part of this Africa stars and those are, so I try to add cowries, pearls to my things for them to be a little bit different. So that's how come I have the pearls in it. But then this actually is made with a yeye yarn.
Yeye yarn.
Yes.
Okay.
That's the Nigerian yarn.
Okay.
So then we have something like a dinner dress, which is made with a cotton yarn.
I don't know if we can show it, but this one.
Yeah, this one.
Okay.
Okay. Yes.
So crochet is not just for like beads and blah blah blah. So we have this dress.
Okay.
So, like,
it also has some
some pearls in it. Yeah. So you're going for a dinner, you just wear it with your heel, and trust me, you're going to look amazing.
Okay, I think you can leave it on the table. But I see a shirt. So how come like I have to fuse in shirt? So it's because guys, mostly guys will be like, oh, okay, so you're just doing it for ladies, and there's like.
I was actually going to go there.
Is it for only?
Yeah, is it only a ladies thing? Like
even this one, even though you've done it for men, I feel like it's unisex because
Okay, the one for guys now is
yeah,
unisex.
I will still wait. Like, I don't care if it's for you. Do you understand? Like, I don't care.
I get your vibe. But why is it that it's for guys using that one is unisex?
No, because I feel like it's so versatile.
Yeah,
It looks versatile. It looks like something you would wear to the beach, but I can also, you know, wear my bikini and then steal it and wear it over it.
Why would you steal it? Okay, then let's get to it.
I can see some. Is it shorts that is like, yeah.
That's a short.
So you see, as you are wearing, I too can be wearing. Okay, but I also see that the black one that we showed earlier, we have a little hat
on it.
Yeah. That one too, you decided to have something unique.
Yes, that's it. So, like, I try to do a little bit of everything. So not just bikini or something like. So I have.
You want to use yarn to create pieces that we can wear on a regular.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes, it doesn't have to just be beaches and things. Is this your 9 to 5, or do you have like another job that you do on the side?
Okay, I'm a sales associate. Okay, so I saw. Yeah.
I'll come in. Let me come back to the crochet. Something like this shirt, how long did it take you to make?
Okay, so on a normal day, I can use 2 weeks to finish this.
What,
2 weeks?
Yes.
Yeah. And that's how many hours, like, how many hours per day would you dedicate to, you know?
So that's maybe 2 hours.
Okay. 2 weeks. Okay, so if I'm ordering something from you.
So if someone is ordering, so it depends at times. Some people, they want it urgent. So within 2 days, like, I can use this. Just 2 days.
So
like.
how do you balance? That's why I was asking. How do you balance your 9 to 5 with a business like this? Because this is something that is very engaging. Like, you have to constantly be doing it.
Okay, so starting, you know, this is like a hobby for me. Okay, so anytime like I sit idle, I have to do something. I have to do crochet.
Right.
If I'm not sleeping, I'm doing crochet.
Okay, and it's
so
something that you can do alongside with other things. So like you can be watching movies
and I'll be chatting with my friends. I'll be doing it and everything. So when I go to work, actually my work is on shift.
Okay.
It's on shift. Yeah. So someone is here, and then I'm home.
Okay.
And just dedicate my time to doing it.
How profitable is it though?
Yes, it's very, very profitable. Yes.
Are you taking intense?
Are you taking intense? As you are doing the show, then you'll be doing. Hi guys, welcome to the AM Club.
Like
right here on MX24.
Today is a hobby day.
So yeah, that's it. It's hobby for some of us, and it's at the same time business.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but how do you make sure that you are putting out the same quality that people require from you? Because if you're doing a number of things, you can lose your train of thought. You can be called to do something else. You can give somebody 2 weeks, but maybe you had a busy 2 weeks and so you couldn't really focus. How do you balance it all?
Okay, so the reason why we give 2 weeks is, you know, some of the pieces you can just use like 2 hours or 3 hours to do it. Okay, but then we give the people 2 weeks so that we can have a whole lot of, maybe I'm not doing just you. I'm doing like maybe 5 people outfit. So like I have to give you more days so that I'll be able to meet your requirements or like your target.
But I have one question. You see, there's a weave, and even the thickness of the thread. Is it the same pin that you use throughout?
No, we have series. Okay, so let me put it like, so it starts from, I think 1.00 mm to 10.00 mm.
Wait, the 1.00, was that the one that we were using in JHS?
In JHS, that's it.
Oh my God, I've just been taken back because I mean, I don't know for you. I don't know if your school you were doing that.
That's why I went to that question because I have an experience with the needle.
Yeah, the tiny one.
That's very tiny to work with.
Okay.
The 1 point
so which
something.
You have some in front of you.
So I have here 4.0 mm, then 3.5. That's what I mostly use.
Okay.
And they're 4.5.
This one is for the bigger yarns?
No, so when the yarn is thick, you use the CMM, you use something that is a little bit slim when the yarn is thick. But then when the yarn is already slim, you have to use something big to make it get the same.
Okay,
thing.
so you see he was talking about the
stitches.
Yes, okay.
Okay.
So the stitches, do you use specific, what is it, needle?
So hook.
There's a hook. What's the needle? Do you use the same hook? Do you use specific hooks for specific?
Yes. Okay. So with bikinis it's 2.5.
Okay, because you want it tighter?
I want it tighter, and it depends on the size of the person as well.
Okay.
So if this person is slim, excuse me, when the person is not that busty, you can use the 2.5. But the person is busty, then you have to like increase it to maybe 3 or 4, so that you could have the coverage.
Yeah. So right now, obviously the point of doing business is to make sure you make profits and upskill and reach wider people. And I don't know if your plan is to make this a full-time thing for you.
Yes, my plan is to make it a full-time.
Yeah. So right now, if say you get an order that you should do something, let's say MX24, we are calling, we want some of these shirts because we've seen that it's very nice. It's giving. So we want it for all our presenters here. So let's say we have 10 presenters. We want to say, how is it possible for you to be able to deliver within the period, or are you in collaboration with other people who can come together, help you?
Yes. So when it comes to large orders, like I have other crochet designers that I call on. I'm like, oh yeah, I have this.
Okay.
Come around, let's work on this.
Okay.
Yeah, I have like 2 or 3 people that
apparently you're going to teach us how to do something small, or teach me how to do something small. Teach me. What do you want to teach me?
Okay, so let's do a bikini.
Okay.
Just one cup.
One what?
One bra cup.
Bra cup?
Yes.
Is here a
yarn?
Is it the design? You called it something?
Okay, so with the stitches. With the stitches, as you can see, this one. Okay, so let me put it this way. Most of the stitches are not like we didn't get it from Ghana. It's mostly from these Brazilians and the Kurdish guys and everything. So they have names for it. So with this one, it's a granny stitch.
Okay.
Then we have the big ones. They are the granny stitch. So that one you can use it for shirts, you can use it for blankets, you can use it for scarves, like a whole lot of things. And it's very easy to work with and fast.
Okay.
Then we have the one I use for the dress there.
Yes.
This one. Yes. Okay. That's single crochet.
Okay.
So I use the single crochet for that one. We have half double crochet, single crochet, double crochet, like.
So where did you learn all of these because
that's what I say, like it's something I really want to go full time with. So always I keep learning.
So you learn where? On YouTube?
On YouTube, we have sites that you can learn. Some people actually upload patterns, and others you learn. So
you actually put in money to learn?
Yes, to learn.
Oh, wow. You're doing amazing. That's nice. Yeah.
Your craftsman.
Your model. What she come to show us?
So she's just going to show you a dress, like a simple dress that you can wear on a beach day.
Okay. And what you are wearing is also something like that?
No, this is something that you can wear on a casual day, go out with it. Yes, right.
Okay. So I think we can be ready for our model.
Yeah. Yes, we can bring her on.
We can bring her on.
So please, you can come along and then you stand right in front of us. Yeah.
So while she's coming, I just want to know where we can find you if we want to, purchase something from you. Yes. So
you can come.
It's giving body. Yeah.
So please give their body to her.
So this stitch.
stitch.
The what?
V stitch. So you could see all the stitches are in V.
It's a triangle. So
Yeah, like a triangle.
okay. This is for a beach.
Yes.
Beach vibe.
Beach vibe. For
How does it make you feel though? She says comfortable. Yeah, it's very comfortable.
Ghana is hot.
Yeah, yeah. Interestingly, when you wear something like this, out, like actually outside, so what you are wearing, people tend to look at you that have one design.
Oh, yeah.
You wear it on a regular.
Yeah, on a regular.
Okay, because I feel like Ghanaians are more conservative. So if when you're wearing, like what you're wearing, they look at you in a certain way. If you've not experienced, I'm excited for you.
Oh,
it means
okay.
the Ghanaian people are growing. We are
Yeah, like, the places you go to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you sit in church?
No regular.
You see, I understand. Because if you're sitting in Uber, the driver will not say anything. If you're sitting in like other jobs, they will not say anything. But I think like more public places is a bit people are a bit some way about even though Ghana is hot.
Yeah. You see, Ghana is hot, but people wear certain things that people even in temperate zones.
Are we talking winter jackets?
Yeah. You walk in town, the sun is hot. I'm looking for something light to wear.
We will look at you and say and think, and I will swear, but we move on. But when it's a woman who is wearing something like this, that she's hot, and we all can attest to the fact that she's hot, people have a lot to say.
People would have a lot to say. That's why we want you to give us a 360.
Okay.
So slowly. What are you doing?
Go ahead.
Yeah, so please, 360. So that.
So as you're doing measurements before.
Yes. That's and that's the most important thing. Because when it comes to Africa, you know, chat online that we all at as in bases, statuses like when it takes small
US size
6. But when it comes to Africa, that's
because if you look at her, we say she's US size.
So her top is 6, her down will be 8.
So which means that she can't say I am a US size 8 or I'm a US size, because it's not fit. Yeah, it won't. Okay. I feel you, because I too do not know where I am, because I can say I'm a US size 8, it will come and it's probably tighter, or it will come and maybe the bust is a bit problematic, so I always have a standby. So when I buy the thing, I go so I go and alter. Okay, fabric type too is important, right?
Yeah, but we're leaving something out. We had a conversation and we are keeping all the information to ourselves. But where can we find you outside?
Okay, so
she didn't answer.
Okay,
well, that's true.
Okay, so I'm Afri Crochet on Instagram.
Please spell it for us.
Afri Crochet, AFRICROCHY.
Okay.
Afri Crochet.
CHY.
Yes.
Okay.
Afri Crochet on Instagram. Then my personal page is Asay Miranda on all the socials like TikTok, Asay Miranda, Instagram, Asay Miranda, Snapchat, Asay Miranda.
Okay.
And mostly I post on Snapchat.
It's Tawala.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Tawala.
Okay.
But it's been an interesting conversation. Thank you so much. What's your name? Rebecca. Thank you. Rebecca, thank you so much. Thank you for having this with color, and I feel like you know which colors work well together, which is quite an important thing.
Very much so. I am just loving this.
Me too. Please, I beg. Okay, so you can leave it with me, and then you chase Jeff after it for the money. Yeah.
Anyways, it's been fun, you know. Yeah, I learned a lot. It just took me way back. Yeah.
Because I mean, we used to do this. I think they taught us how to do the straights. There's a straight one, and then you. I even had a bag. I crocheted a bag back then.
Yeah, that's the chain, so what's like the terms. So before you start anything, it has to do with a slip knot.
Okay. And then...
So then you just chain it.
Yeah.
So this is the base for everything.
Oh.
Mostly everything. This is the base.
Okay. Fine. You see, that would have taken me...
Can you raise it a bit for us to see?
10 minutes.
Oh, you are lying.
That's true, but how would I do?
Oh, you're lying.
Like how?
Oh, it's very simple. Like everyone.
And there's the one for the hat. So you put around your finger and then you sort of crochet around.
So that's the magic ring.
Magic ring.
So this.
I don't know who taught me, but you must be proud. Because I remember. So you do that and it goes round and then you can do it as a cap.
But have you done it before?
It's in JHS.
Okay.
So everyone should have. So when you're starting,
she's just doing it so easily.
Charlie, guys, it's okay. Let's go, right? Let's go. Now, that night's been entertaining.
I mean, I always bring entertainment right here. Yeah, so.
Entertainment queen.
Whatever it is, I'm right there with you.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
The AM Club continues right after this.
Introducing Betway's Bet Influencer, a groundbreaking feature where you can make money by just sharing codes. He just needs to share his codes and make money. The more his codes are used, the more money he makes. Oh yes, so what are you waiting for? Anyone can be a bet influencer. Share your codes and make money. Bet Influencer, another world first from Betway.
This advert has been approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Betway, get way more.
Mini Ojo from the connection man. Yope bia meso too. Come. Mix patch up the shabusuka. Kawi. See what kiosk number 22. That's all shop brajo. Oh, that's so too. So around. Yes. Mommy, me show our unya so well. Hello. Me show our uko boots. See what last stop. That's all she Sister Rose. Hold up. Sister Rose, me say no customer be. So to no mommy. Also, unya so spa. See what cycle. Boys me. Nyanya wo pa. You killer. Sound. Bro, I had the info from 6 p.m. Shut. Let's so too.
When we connect our energies, great things happen. Connect to a world of amazing and endless possibility with Telecel. Telecel, connecting lifestyle, connecting passions, connecting dreams.
Telecel, connecting energies.
Michael has been exceptional, surpassed all his targets. Let's hear from this year's Staff of the Year.
This wouldn't be possible without a strong relationship. You've been with me through university. All those days of studying together just to ace those tests, which we did, by the way. And those days of the side hustles. You were there. All of these have prepared me for this moment. Cowbell Coffee has been there with me every single step of the way.
For the big days and the seemingly ordinary, creamy Cowbell Coffee is with you every moment.
This advert is FDA approved.
Hi, my name is Ruki. I'm a TV host and a self-styled chef. Cooking is my ultimate passion, and it's something I would say is my calling. Now, for those who cook a lot like me, there's one fact they always state. Ingredients decide how tasty your food is. And for me, the game-changing ingredients is water. Tap water at the moment is not the best option considering what's going on in the country. Also, such as water can taste very too much waste, so it's a no-no for me. My number one choice for cooking is Jibu water. Cooking with Jibu water enhances the flavor of your food. And it's not just that. Unlike other brands where you have to pour it from a heavy bottle, the 20-liter dispenser bottle comes with a tap that makes things so easy. So you see how simple it is with Jibu? Cooking with Jibu gives you big flavors and great taste without all the stress. Remember to cook with Jibu.
Jibu, transforming opportunity to thrive.
Welcome to Deluxe Experience Ghana, your partner in creating unforgettable events. From breathtaking stage designs to dazzling lighting solutions, we bring your vision to life with precision and creativity. Our expert event planning and consultation services ensure every detail is taken. You can enjoy a stress-free experience. Capture every moment with our professional photography, videography, and live streaming services because every memory deserves to be cherished. Transform your event venues into a masterpiece with our exquisite interior lighting and permanent designs tailored to suit your style and theme. At Deluxe Experience Ghana, we don't just plan events, we create experiences. Let's make your next event extraordinary. Deluxe Experience Ghana. Think events, think Deluxe. Contact us today on 0267 83 7006 or 0545 03 8620 and 0545 03 7520. Deluxe Experience Ghana. Think events, think Deluxe.
The all-new season of your favorite evening talk show is here.
You need to work to be able to get what you want.
Can I think get what?
If a man understands that the woman's makeup, sexual makeup, is not same as mine, I need it every 2 days. In fact, some men need it every day.
The Dish returns on your screens with more laughter, inspiration, and powerful conversations with progressive women than ever before.
They are my brothers, they are my friends.
In trying to please people, you begin to lose yourself. You get to a point where you don't even know who you are anymore. And then people start to define.
This season, we're diving deeper into real-life issues affecting women, unfiltered and raw. We're addressing challenges faced by women in our society.
I'm like, how do I want to be in a place where I wake up every day and I have marks, my face is swollen, or something has happened to me some way or the other, and I'm supposed to be covering up and giving an excuse for someone who is doing that to me? It doesn't feel good.
Join us every week as we sit down with incredible women, each with their own stories to share.
If you read my caption, that was
I brought you here to have an interview, and that's what we're going to do.
Stories that will move you, challenge you, and leave you thinking long after the show.
Owning your sexuality is understanding and being aware of your individual energy. It's more than the physical, it's the energies that you also come with into this universe.
From the triumphs to the struggle, we're covering it all.
At the point where I realized that my auntie needed some particular help, I said no. I have to stand up and talk about mental health.
Get ready for thought-provoking conversations, inspiring guests, and a whole lot of heart. This is The Dish, where women lead the conversation. Don't miss out.
The Dish is presented by Epiglow.
Step into the world of fashion, where creativity, innovation, and beauty goes hand in hand with style. On Fashion Wednesday, we delve into the journeys of influential voices in the fashion and beauty industries here in Ghana. From emerging designers to seasoned professionals, we explore their stories, their crafts, and vision for fashion's future. Get the inside scoop on the latest trends, expert styling tips, and beauty hacks to elevate your look. Join me every week as we celebrate the art, the passion, and the people behind the scenes who make fashion what we just wear. This is Fashion Wednesday, where fashion comes to life. Catch Fashion Wednesday every Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. on MX24 TV.
Step into the virtual world with us, where our passion for gaming and parallel content. You're welcome to the VGA Esports. We'll be producing top-level esports action and the gaming stories from all around the world.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette.
This is what we want, because without media, people can't hear. And VGA's approach in creating the content, how they put the graphics together, it's much more appealing. And as I said again and again and again, they have documented our space in video, graphics, in sounds as well.
Long live high school click. We are more than
on high school click. Don't go nowhere. Silly. Watching me live on high school click. Don't go nowhere. Silly.
We'll be rocking with Inter Milan, who'll be doing the damage for him for the start to finish. We'll be hoping that he can continue in the same vein. Pounds, who we just saw demolish his opponent Witty, will be looking to also be as dominant as he can be as the final kicks off. Usually finals, the first 10 minutes can dictate how the final would go. I'm expecting it to be as cagey as possible. Not too many, you know what, risk in the final, because Charlie, usually when you're playing FC and you take too many risks in the first few minutes, especially in the final, and it goes against you. Very, very cagey start in our grand final. Barcola, 2 runners, 1 for the decoy, 1 for the main one, and he opens up space a little bit for Pounds to execute. Takes his time with this one. Pass into Barcola, that's beautiful. That time around though, the defensive stance, really, really important. The jockey movement. I've been speaking about jockey all can do. Let's take a look at this goal. Immediately he gets the ball there with Barcola. He's got 2 options in his mind. The fact that when he had the ball with Barcola, Konka tried to play a little bit of mind game. Shifted the goalkeeper to the right a little bit. But Pounds, so smart, waiting for the goalkeeper movement. Near post, and there you have it. Up by a goal to nil. The detailing. The patience to almost break down that defense. And it's what he does all day, every day. Lautaro Martinez, of course, on the score sheet. Konka, he was never going to let this one go easy for me. It is the pass for me. It is out of this world to be able to get through that defense. Both players attacking vehemently so far. Konka, can he use this momentum to his favor? Through ball comes in, and that's our first big miss of the day. And mentally, you could jump for the beat. You cannot fall for the beat if you are the defender. And you almost feel like it could get to panic stations for Pounds. But he's held his own so far. Varela. It's been 5 minutes of constant pressure from Konka as he went it back. Oh! Could that be that? Could that be the 440 flat. Pounds! He's pounced on the occasion, taking every sting out of the game now for Konka. Methodically, it could be the there's the goal. Surely, give Pounds the trophy. It is truly understanding the game in these moments. Shook all of the pressure.
Well, if for one reason you are not a gamer right now in this 21st century, then I don't know what you're doing. I mean, esports, e-gaming is taking over the scene, and most definitely, as far as the Champions League was concerned, last week Saturday, we had to, throw an FC 25 UCL Fun Zone in collaboration with GGC, VGA Sports, YFM, and the list goes on. Betway too as well, coming in handy, making sure that we had a wonderful time last week Saturday. For me, I was just running through in and out. I just say, boys make steady. Boys to make ready. Charlie, everything happened. But yes, we had a winner, we had our finalists too as well, and they're inside the studio, so we get into that. So this morning I've got Solomon Osei, who happens to be organizer. I've got the winner, I've got the finalists here, and we'll get into that. But before we get into talking to those who participated and everything, I want to go straight to Solo. Solo, good morning. How are you doing, man? Good morning. For how long has GGC been doing stuff like this, and why did you guys get into this? Because e-gaming is taking over.
Thank you very much for the question. GGC has been in existence since 2016 and beyond.
Okay.
We started small,
okay,
but we came into the light since 2016. We've done a couple of tournaments, both indoor, outdoors, schools, corporate bodies, and mainly we do organize tournaments for the gamers, because with the gamers being around, without tournaments, we don't know any gamers. So GGC has that passion of organizing such tournaments for gamers to partake, so we could know and see the gamers we have in this country. So basically that's what GGC is up for, bringing up the best of the gamers out there for people to see them, and also to change the narrative about gaming. Back in the days where gaming was termed to be for truants and uneducated people.
You go play game, you will come back and you feel last you.
So that's one of the main motives of GGC, to change the narrative out there. So that's what GGC is about.
Great stuff, and that's what we did last week Saturday. We had that whole feel, and we have the gamers here. And of course, we've got laBEASTER, who happens to be part of the Fun Zone finalist. We've got Konka too as well, and then we've got Pounds. Good morning, gentlemen. Good morning. Everything cool? Yeah. All right. So laBEASTER, you were saying that you faced off with Konka, right?
Konka, yeah,
and he beat you.
Yeah, he won.
That was the semi-final.
Yes.
Well, first of all, tell me about, yourself being a gamer, and how does it feel to be a gamer?
So for now, I would say maybe I'm not a full-time gamer, because when you look at the sports industry, sports in Ghana, it has not gotten to the expected to be, but thanks to people like GGC coming together for it to be, because when you go out there, people are making a lot of money. Doing it full time. So I work. And I play the game on the side. But
other full time gamers?
Yeah, they are full time gamers. Wow. I would say maybe yes and no.
Yes and no. I like that. How far? You were close,
very close.
Very close.
Very close.
I want to feel, because I saw something this morning with regards to the Champions League, and I realized that when the winners were taking their medals and they were jubilating and everything, Luis Enrique was at the back there applauding Inter Milan people.
Yeah.
Like that, literally, that's what I saw this morning.
Wow.
So I want to find out, how does it feel? Because he made a statement. He made a statement and he said that if you were a person and you don't accept losing, you cannot win.
Of course.
That's what he said. Yeah. Is that how you felt on Saturday?
Well, I won't say accepting losing is the way, but to become better from it, to learn from it, so that you always become better, learn from your mistakes, and
mistakes in gaming. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, a lot of them.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean,
even the wrong team, even is a mistake.
Choosing the wrong team.
Yeah.
Hey, Charlie, bounce. You are the winner. And, moving from stage to stage to stage, did you ever see yourself winning, or you were just playing to chance?
I saw myself winning, and I came here to win. So when I was playing, I went to win, and I won until I won.
Wow. And when it comes to, the mindset of gaming, I mean, with all the other gamers, as you were playing along, is it that you get to, at a certain point, you get to know that, oh, this person that I'm coming to play with, I've seen the way this person plays, so I know how to tactically, counter the person, or it's just your game or your game of style?
Sometimes you also have to observe the way the persons play, so that you can adapt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Konka, for instance, I saw how he was playing, and I saw that he doesn't do a lot of skill moves. He just play direct. So I had to relax for him.
Okay. Yeah. So you had to, penetrate through one of his weaknesses just to, win it. Wow. laBEASTER. But the semi-finals between Konka and laBEASTER, I mean, Konka, was it the same for you? Did you identify some loopholes with laBEASTER that you were able to beat him?
Well, I want to say this about the Inter Milan team. It's a team that has no wingers. So you have to adapt to the style of play.
Okay.
Me and laBEASTER, we are both using Inter Milan.
Okay.
And I know his game. He knows my game.
Okay.
So it was very tough.
Okay.
Like, just a little mistake and you are gone.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was very tough. And
all right. We made reference towards the Champions League. So we're just going to base it on that's Inter Milan and then PSG, right? Good. Now, aside that, when you are doing tournaments, do you allow the gamers to just choose their teams? Because somebody might have trained with a particular team for a longer period, or it's a twist to the game. We know that, okay, Konka maybe loves, let's say, what team do you love playing with?
Real Madrid.
Real Madrid, okay. So as a kid, maybe he started with Real Madrid and he knows how to play with Real Madrid. Now he comes to a tournament that GGC has, brought in, and MX24 has brought in, and then we decide that, okay, you're not going to play with Real Madrid, you're going to play with Inter Milan. Is it something that you use to test gamers?
So what happened last Saturday was, it was just a replica of what was going to happen.
Yeah.
That's why we had specifically Inter and PSG. Normally when we have tournaments, even with that, if he's good with a particular team, he still has an advantage over. Maybe the players are taller.
Yeah.
Maybe the players have some abilities that often they're playing in Real Madrid. Konka says, I'm taking Real Madrid. For us at GGC, what we normally do is, when we are doing registration of tournaments, you have the option of 2 teams.
Okay.
So you have your main and your secondary.
Okay.
So in case you have a tie like this where laBEASTER and Pound say, okay, I'm using Real Madrid, there is a toss. So whoever wins decide whether he's using the first team or he's going to use the second team. So depending on the tournament, determines which.
So for the final, we had Pounds using PSG. And then Konka using PSG too.
So the whole tournament, we had 16 players, 8 players using Inter, and 8 using...
Did you ballot for that? Or
So initially they selected.
Okay.
But when we got here, realized it would be unfair because some people were interested in PSG
Yeah.
Did a lot. Who had Inter played against themselves to take one person. Okay. Then the PSG guys also played.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, the winner of the Inter plays with the winner of the PSG. Yes. So
I think that was a proper replica of what happened with the Champions League. Obviously, PSG did win. Yeah. The thing is, with regards to the dimension, nobody saw the 5-0 scoring, you know, and sometimes is you know, the thing about gaming is when you're playing that one, you know, it's not kind of quote unquote reals. It will be sure about 10 crampwa. Say we a game, any game. No. Aha. But the passion in which now people are moving towards the e-gaming sector, especially with FC, is quite phenomenal, and we want to applaud GGC and you know, for, you know, organizing these things, because you know, sometimes it's quite difficult. We know what you go through, the challenges you've been going through too as well, and all that. But to amplify the awareness and to make people understand that, hey, at the end of the day, it's even helping your psyche, is helping you to a whole lot of things, and we're great as the winner. So what did you get?
I got money in a goodie bag.
Hey!
Let me come in.
Wow.
What did you get? Let me come. With the gamers in our country now, one of the greatest challenges game houses or game hubs are facing is what the players or the gamers stands to get.
Okay. After the competition.
After the competition. So a player comes into a tournament asking, what am I winning? What am I getting? Not taking into consideration what he stands to gain even appearing in a competition. Yeah. All he thinks about is how much am I winning?
How much am I winning? Yeah.
What am I taking home?
Yeah.
There are few gamers who are what they do.
Yeah.
And it's not about what they take home.
Yeah.
But who gets to know that, okay, I am a gamer. For example, you did mention of what GGC is doing.
Yeah.
And I'll not take the credit alone as GGC.
Yeah.
There are a lot of gaming hubs out there doing same.
Yeah.
Formally, or let's say, thankfully, we have a group, a federation where now players, teams are getting there, where the government also has recognized.
Yeah.
So we want to move from what am I getting to what
the impact.
The impact it makes and what the country at large.
Yeah.
I mean, in the esports sector, apart from the gamers, we have a lot of, I mean, sections that people are also doing well.
Yeah.
I can mention of your own colleague, Slimo.
Yeah.
He's doing virtually about, let's say, football commentary in the virtual world.
Yeah.
And he's doing great.
Yeah.
There are cameramen, there are graphic designers all in there.
Yeah.
So please, it's not just about the gaming.
Yeah.
That is something we are still trying to get out there.
Yeah.
Yes, and everyone in there is doing his or her best to help.
Well, very well. I mean, very well said. But just before we wrap, so for you, on a normal day, which team would you always use?
Real Madrid.
Real Madrid.
Real Madrid.
Is that your team? Is that your team per se? Like,
well,
or it's just for the game
you know,
inside?
Previously there was Cristiano Ronaldo.
Okay.
And I was complete striker in the game.
US. So you can clearly see it.
Yeah.
You can clearly see it. So you're stuck to Real Madrid. Okay. laBEASTER.
Okay, I also like Real Madrid, but it depends on the version of the game, because maybe for FIFA 20 I used to use Liverpool. You go to a time you'd be using Barca. So looking at
the game, so
look at the players in the game, the mechanics, or what is overpowered as at that time, and you choose. But when you go to the outside world where they play on better internet, better latency and everything, you're allowed to build your own team.
Okay.
So from the scratch.
Okay, so you can build your team.
Yeah, so let's say maybe this weekend where the PSG do it, it did so well. They are going to build a special card you can purchase.
Okay.
So that's the ultimate team. So they have different in the FIFA.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
We'll get to the nitty-gritties about it, you know, when we can get you guys back again. Unfortunately, our time is fast spent. But Pounds, what about you?
I also prefer Real Madrid.
Real Madrid.
Real Madrid, but it depends.
Okay. All right, so now we have FC 25. FC 26 I'm sure you guys will change teams.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
All right. Okay. So moving forward, what are next plans? I mean, for GGC and
Okay. So GGC is open to all, and GGC has an upcoming event, which I'm not going to mention here, but it's something that everybody should look out for.
Okay.
Whether you're a gamer, a fan, anybody should just be, ready for it. All we are asking, and before I even go on, let me say thank you to MX24. We've had this with MX24 before.
Yeah.
And it was very fruitful, and just like you saw what happened on Saturday, this is the kind of gaming environment we want to create.
Yeah.
And with the likes of MX24, we are getting where we want to get to, and we are hoping that more corporate bodies also come in to sponsor, help this players, this esports athletes, and also not only FC24. Please, if you're out there and you think the gaming world is just about FC24, no, there are other genre of games, the Mortal Kombat, the PUBG, there are a lot of them. So anywhere, anyhow you want to help the community grow. I mean, GGC is a Ghana Esports Federation, which is recognized by the government, as I said. If you want any information about the gaming fraternity, you can also visit the website as well, and can talk to us any day, anytime.
Social media handles?
Yes, at GGC channel.
Okay.
Every social media handle at GGC channel, you have us there.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So, well, congratulations to, I'll say, to all of you, and a bigger one to Pound, so for winning this competition too. We cannot wait for other competitions to settle in. Whilst happen to be out there, you know that e-gaming has come to stay right here in Ghana. It's just phenomenal how e-gaming has turned over, and the likes of, for me, I mean, when I met Sly, I was like, hey, Charlie, this is not even main commentary as in whatever it is, but this is commentary for gaming. I'm like, wow. If e-gaming can open doors like this for people like Sly to come in and do what they do best and achieve their purpose, why not? So I mean, I'm just waiting for what e-gaming would do in Ghana at large. So we can't just wait for that one. So gentlemen, thank you so much for coming in, and wish you the best of luck in your endeavors. And that wraps it up for today's show right here on the AM Club. Right here on MX24, we do it, and we do it always. So off camera, you know what to do. Give us a follow on MX24GH across all social media networks, all right? My name is Kojo Dasiro. I'll see you same time tomorrow, where we bring you nothing but the very best. Bye-bye for now.